Hey everyone, Dream here. Welcome or welcome back. Today we're going to be looking into what would your person want you to know about. So what is it that they're holding back? What is it that they're possibly fearful of talking to you about or telling you about? What is the actual hidden truth of the situation between you two possibly? We're going to be looking into all of that, figuring or trying to find things out when it comes to your person. So with that being said, we have here 4 piles: pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. For pile number 1, you have this yellow, pile number 2, blue, pile number 3, white, and pile number 4 with orange. So I'll give you guys a moment, see which pile or marble rock you feel most drawn to. And after you're done choosing your pile or rock, you can always scroll down to the comment section below or description box to find your timestamp that's going to link you to your personal reading. So without further ado, let's get into this. Hey group 1, if you guys chose yellow, welcome to your reading. So let us get right into this. So what would your person want to tell you? And you guys have here the 4 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, 8 of Wands, 4 of Cups reversed, the Queen of Swords, 9 of Wands, Queen of Wands, and 6 of Cups. Okay, so far we have air and fire: Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And yeah, these are the ones that are standing out to me, but we do have more cards and we might get more signs in a second. So let's start with this. So what would your person want to tell you? Like lately, your person, if they were like to talk to you now and truly tell you what's on their heart, they would want to tell you that lately they have been thinking about you a lot. Lately, I believe you have not, escaped their mind. They have been constantly reminiscing about the past, reminiscing about, things that you've been through, certain moments that they typically or personally enjoyed a bit with or along, add on top of that some hurtful moments that they could possibly want to change and make different, but feeling incapable of doing so. They would want to tell you that sometimes they get, like, whenever they start reminiscing or thinking about the past, they get into this hole or loop of non-ending thoughts, non-ending memories. They could go hours, or like they find themselves just daydreaming for like a very long time or distracted for a really long time, and that could be something that is happening with them now. I think currently your person is getting the urge or getting these urges, these feelings of like wanting to talk to you, wanting to say certain things to you, wanting to reach out, express to you things or ways you have been making them feel. I do believe that every time this person thinks about you, you make them feel a certain way. They would tell you that you do things to them. They would tell you that you have been an inspiration to them. There are things that they possibly, maybe on a personal level, achieved, things that they've done that they could be very proud of, and they wish they could say that to you, show you, show off to you, tell you everything that they have been doing, going about, even as, little as like things they have added onto their resume that they feel very proud about. This person looks at you again as a source of inspiration. I think lately this person has been fantasizing about you a lot. Lately they have been very attracted to you, but sometimes they think about reaching out, but then they hold back. I think for some of you, we do have here the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands. Now, everything here looks pleasant, so I will say that you would be the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Swords could be some outsider, could be some third party. So that could be a third party that is holding your person back. Maybe they feel like a third party is preventing them from coming towards you or communicating with you or being with you overall. So that could be for a few of you. Others of you, there could have been, the last time you've seen this person, certain words or certain actions that have been exchanged between you two, and they may have not been the most pleasant. So if that was you, or you can say here whether it was you or them, I think these are things that are your person seems to be holding on to. They would tell you that there are certain things that they cannot, let go of, certain thoughts, certain actions, things that they said, things that they did, that are almost in a way kind of haunting them, or they feel like they're incapable of letting them go. And every time they think about reaching out or saying something to you, these thoughts come back to haunt them. These thoughts come creeping back in, and they feel like they're preventing them, or like the more they hold on to these thoughts or the more they think about these thoughts, they find themselves incapable of like pursuing this idea of wanting to reach out or saying something to you. And so your person would tell you that they know that they are the only ones who are standing in the way of their own happiness. Like if they wanted to change something about your situation, they know that if only they take action, they try to do something, something would happen, but they often, fall for the fear, fall for the what ifs. And it could be one of those where your person could have, fantasize so much, or put you on this like very high pedestal in their mind that they may be fearful that coming forward and being rejected or realizing that the reality is something completely different, they would tell you that that is something that really scares them. And it's easier said than done of conquer your fear, go forward and reach out, say something, but like when it actually comes to doing it, there are certain fears that keep creeping back in. I feel like at the end of the day, these fears win, but your person knows that they do not want to keep living this way. They do not want to keep, feeling this way. This person wants or envisions a future with you. I think that sometimes this person, like they would tell you that they often or sometimes look at certain couples and they imagine you and them in their place. Like, what would you two be like? What would it feel if you two were at this moment, like present in time, been together? What could have the present moment look like? What could have the future look like? And so that could be something that they're questioning a lot. And sometimes the memories of you bring them down. It makes them really sad. They feel like sometimes these memories overwhelm them. Sometimes they just want to escape. Sometimes they just want to run away. Sometimes they just want to completely cut them off, but oftentimes they feel like they're incapable. Now, if there is a third party situation, I feel like that is causing some trouble for your person, or you can say your person they feel like almost trapped in the situation, that if they could escape, they could, or they would, but they can't currently. So let us learn more about your situation. And you have here the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. You have the Four of Pentacles reversed. So you have the Four of Pentacles upright, Four of Pentacles reversed, the King of Pentacles, and the Seven of Wands. I will say a lot of earth came out. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It could be that your person has a lot of earth in their chart. Yeah, the Seven of Wands clarifying the Six of Cups and the Four of Cups. This is exactly what I said earlier when I feel like sometimes, or lately, your person has been thinking about you a lot, but sometimes these memories can be a bit overwhelming. Sometimes your person, they would tell you that sometimes they try to block these memories out. They try not to reminisce. They try to not to, go back to the past, because once they're there, they find it very hard to kind of get out of that place. And so they often end up draining themselves, either bringing themselves down or just find that they're wasting a lot of time. And, recently they feel like they haven't had the energy to kind of keep doing that again. But sometimes, like I said, I feel like your person just cannot help it. But for the most part, part, I think they would want you to know that they try to block these memories because, again, like I think the memories of you kind of do something to your person, as in it affects them in some certain way. As it could be that it brings them down, it could be that it could be wasting a lot of their time. Once they're in, they cannot get out. Once they're in, they cannot escape. And so when they don't have the time, when they feel like they're incapable of going through that, they try to block it as soon as it comes up. Because yeah, it's like this person is obsessed with thinking about you, or is obsessed with the past, with your past memories. It means something to them. They would tell you that it really means something to them. And I think that this person looks back at you fondly, regardless of whatever happened here. Now, the Nine of Pentacles here, Queen of Swords, and a Four of Pentacles, this person would tell you that they have been having a hard time. Kind of, I think this is getting really dim. Let me fix this and come back to you guys. There we go. Okay, coming back to the Nine of Pentacles in a reverse, this person would tell you that lately, or they would want you to know that lately they have been struggling committing to any particular person. For those of you who already have a feeling or know of a third party that is currently present in their life, they would tell you that they're having a hard time kind of committing to that third party, or they feel unsatisfied in the situation, as in if they could cut it off completely they would, but there could be something going on there where they feel incapable of leaving that situation. But if you don't know of any presence of a third party, this could be talking about your person just in general, feeling like lately they have not been able to commit to any particular person, that they keep doing comparisons, comparing others to you, comparing the feelings, comparing, like lately they haven't been able to be satisfied with any particular person. Like nobody makes them feel the way that you did. Nobody stirs up their feelings the way that you did. Nothing. So nothing, they feel like nothing or nobody they've met lately has been satisfying them. And the constant comparisons, I feel like that is something that is tiring them. It makes them feel bad because, like, what if I never find somebody like that? Or what if the feelings, like, I never find that feeling again? So lately they would tell you that they've chosen to be single because they're having a hard time finding the one that they want. And they feel like as long as they're incapable of letting the thought of you go, if they're incapable of cutting the thought of you off completely, they're not sure, how they're going to end up committing to any one particular person, because at the end of the day, you're always there at the back of their mind. But I feel like your person just knows that if they want change, they got to get out of their comfort zone. If they want change, they have got to let certain, thoughts go, thoughts of fears, thoughts of, like, I think for some of you, if you rejected this person, it's like kind of hard for them to forget that you have rejected them, or overcome that idea. If they have ignored you or rejected you, it's like, how do I come back from that? If you both, either you or them, said something or did something that is a bit hurtful, again, it's like, how do I fix that? How do I overcome that? What if you said these things or did these things? Like, what do they know, or how would they know that you haven't changed your mind? Like, there's nothing here that I feel like makes them confident enough to break these fears or break down this wall and just go for it. Like I said, I feel like there are things that are easier said than done, and that could be something that your person often goes through. I think they get these purges of, like, feeling, okay, like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna reach out. What if I say something? I'm gonna do something about changing this whole situation. But they often back out right when it comes to, igniting some sort of talk, or actually, taking that step forward, because of these fears that keep, creeping back in. And I think your person, for a moment in time, thought that maybe they could forget you, move on, find somebody else, only to find out that nobody yet has satisfied them. And underneath it all, it's because they have been holding on to the thought of you. And I think at the end of the day, with the King of Pentacles, this is just somebody that feels like in their heart, they're very committed to you. They have built this loyalty towards you. Like, I want you and only you. Again, there is this spark. You sparked something within them. They feel attraction towards you, attraction that they probably haven't found with anybody else yet, attraction that they're still looking for, feelings that they're still looking for. And so they found it with you, and I feel like your person just wants to, like, they're currently in their heart, I feel like, committed to that, but I feel like at the end of the day, they just want to create that happily ever after with you. They want to create that fairy tale with you. They want to commit to you. They want to offer you something stable, and they feel like they feel like they have the ability to make you happy. They have the ability to give you stability, to commit to you. For some of you, this person may not have wanted to settle in the past, but I think at the present moment, there could be something that changed here or shifted where they feel like, okay, now I want to settle. Now I want to commit. Now I want to create change. So there is that. Let us learn more about your situation. Okay, so we have 2 cards here. We have getting to know each other and heart-to-heart conversation. Yeah, that, I feel like this just adds to the whole, like, feeling the need recently, wanting you to know that they have been wanting or feeling this urge of reaching out, having a conversation with you. They have been reminiscing a lot, thinking about you a lot. And for those of you who are in a no contact type of situation, I think there's a lot of curiosity to what is going on with you, what's going on, in your life. What have you been up to lately? What has happened since the last time that we've seen each other? Others of you could have had like your ups and downs, and it's like, let us start again. Let us start over. Let us try to get to know each other as if, we're just starting to know each other, and get closer and have heart-to-heart conversations and get really deep. And yeah, I feel like this person wants to explore your feelings towards them, further, the potential of this whole situation further. So that is of late, how your person feels. Let us get some messages for you guys. Like, what would this person want to say to you? We dropped one. Whoa, okay. Okay. Let us see. Okay, let's see. So you have here, you are worthy of so much more than what I can give you right now. Essentially, that is not what I felt, because like now I feel like your person, maybe they never feel good enough for you, but I feel like for now they feel like they are at a place where they feel proud, as in like they would want to show off to you. They feel like they could give you something they couldn't give in the past, but this person could be very critical of themselves and always feeling like they need to do more, achieve more, feeling like they like want to prove themselves to you, show you that they are more than capable. That could be something that is ongoing or constant, that never leaves their mind. But as of right now, I do believe that this person wants to simply commit. Now, they may feel like you always deserve more, they're never enough, but yeah, I think that is something, or a work in progress, like they're constantly working on that. Next, I have kept myself closed off for so long, it's all I know to do. Please give me some time to open up to you. Next, I love you so much, but I keep running from you. I don't understand why I do this. There you go. It's like every time they think about coming forward to you, they change their mind. I've tried to distract myself, but I just can't seem to get over you. There you go. I did say that. That is how I know that this connection is something special. Next, you have, even though I didn't tell you this before and I might never get the guts to say this to you, but I do love you. Next, the day I've let you go was the hardest day of my life. I know that you are the other half of me. So this person could be thinking of you as their soulmate. That, you know, could be a thing with the Six of Cups. And it is so silly of me to want you so badly, yet keep it so concealed. I'm your secret admirer. Let's see what else we can get for you guys. So we're going to try and get some symbols and some initials. So starting with the initials. Okay, let's see. So you guys have here, you have I, U, Z, E, L, C, X, D, T, W, N, Q, C, P, two D's and two I's. So this is, I believe, an M, N, Q, P, D, 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 C, T, X, L, U, Z, and E. So there you go. That's that. Let's see what symbols we can get for you guys. Or what more we can know about your person. What else would they want to say to you? Let's see. So you have here the coffee beans. Yeah, I feel like that thought of you or the memory of you sometimes kind of keeps them awake, energized, feeling like once they start, they cannot stop. Here you go, the Two of Cups, feeling very connected to you lately, feeling for some of you, the Two of Cups, this again could be talking about soulmates. There is something here that they want to offer you. They find beauty in you. Again, this, I feel like you are a source of light to this person, but again, there are certain things that I feel like between you two, they want to change so bad. Lately, they have been, for some of you, this person may be getting downloads, or you could have been, you know, getting dreams about this person. If so, I think that's because of how much they have been thinking about you. But, you know, it could be the other way around. Recently, they have been seeing you a lot in their dreams, or recently, because of how much they think about you, they have been seeing things that are related to you. So that could be music, certain signs, you know, things that they know that you like. So yeah, they have been, like, this person has been very fixated on you, and they have been thinking about a lot of things that they could have done differently in the past. The other half of their thoughts, I feel like, is talking about how to, for a lot of you, kind of win you back, how to create that success with you. You have the diamond here talking about, you know, commitment, or you looking at you as their diamond, as in like it represents purity, innocence. That could be the way that this person sees you. Put that along with the rose, and there you go. The rose often talks about, you know, the romantic feelings, the attachment that you have for someone. Also talks about communications, like when you offer somebody a rose, it's like when you're asking them out, or, you know, telling them that you're committed to them. You have the diamond here along with the Ten of Cups. This talks about marriage, commitment. This is also devotion. We did have that, I believe, in this line when I said earlier that deep down in their heart, they feel like they are fully committed to you. So there you go, group one. That would be all for you guys. Let me know how you felt about this reading. If you enjoyed it, if it resonated, I would deeply appreciate if you guys would hit that thumbs up, and I'd love to hear your thoughts down below regarding this whole situation. And if you guys want to see more readings like this moving forward, you can always subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next reading, hopefully. Bye. Hey group 2, if you guys chose blue, welcome to your reading. So let us get right into this. So this is what would your person want you to know. So you guys have here the Page of Swords, you have Ace of Swords, Page of Pentacles reversed, Three of Cups reversed, Two of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Temperance, we have Sagittarius here, and King of Wands. Actually, a lot of fire: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have air and we have earth: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So yeah, let us do this. What would your person want you to know? The first thing that I notice here is that there seems to be things that your person wants to clear out. For some of you, it's like, I want to clear the air. There may be misunderstandings there, but others of you, I feel like it's simply things that already happened, and you could have, you could know exactly, like, you have understood the situation for what it actually is, but it almost seems like your person wants to change your mind about it. Does that make sense? So say, for example, here, they said something and you took it the wrong way. Maybe their intention was, was wrong in the first place. You understood it exactly how it is, but it's like now they're looking back and they want to change that. They want to take that back. They want to tell you that, no, listen, you've misunderstood what I was trying to say there. So I hope that makes sense. But at the end of the day, it's like they want to clear the air. They want to clear things out. They feel like there are misunderstandings between you two, or at least there are things that they want to explain further to you. There's something about your person here that makes me feel like you two, like in the way they see it, it's like we work together. They could see you two as very compatible, as they had something beautiful with you. There was something going on there, something that could have possibly had like major potential. And so I think that your person feels like they're unable to act on that or move towards that. For a lot of you, I think that your person is trying to reflect what it is that you're giving them. So if you're being cold and distant, I feel like your person is doing exactly that. They're being cold and distant. You're not being as communicative. It's like, I don't want to show you that I'm like, I want this so bad, or I'm trying so hard. So I don't know what their intention is, but it's like, I want to, they're reflecting exactly what it is that you're giving them here. But like deep down inside, I feel like behind the scenes, there are things that they are trying to figure out. There are things that they are trying to sort out. For a lot of you, there could be an interference of people, maybe people, family, friends, whomever. Maybe it could be a job, or I don't feel like it's distance, but it's like something that is standing in the way of you two, maybe acting as obstacles. For some of you, I feel like you may not know about it. Others of you, you may have like full awareness of what's going on, what this interference is. And I think behind the scenes, it's like your person's trying to figure out, with whom do I stand? What do I tackle first? Say if it's a job, what truly satisfies me? If this job is keeping them away from you, wouldn't it make sense that, or you can say here, they're asking the question of like, what would make me happy? Furthering my career, or sticking with this person. So it doesn't have to be work, it could be really anything. They could have to choose between you and family, you and another partner, you and friends. So there you go, there's something behind the scenes that your person is trying to figure out. But for the most part, I feel like this is all about the like trying to reflect what it is that you're giving me. Your person here feels like there has been an opportunity that was given. Either they tried to come back and you took them back, but they messed it up. Either you gave them like another chance, or they had the potential to get another chance. It's like, I could have fixed something here, but only if they went after it and they tried to fix it, that they could have gotten that the second chance. But it almost feels like, or they believe that it could have been wasted, or they wasted that second chance. There's something here. I'm looking at the Page of Pentacles. It's like in a reverse. It almost feels like this page is trying to give the Sagittarius this pentacle. And once, this pentacle falls down, it provides or makes or creates peace between you two, harmony, makes you two closer together. For some of you, this could have to do with commitment, but I will say right off the bat, I feel like this is something that your person cannot commit to or give you. It's like there are things that your person could come back and say that they feel like would win you over, or would make you happy, or would create some peace or closeness between you two, but they don't believe that they can live up to what it is that they will tell you. So it's like, better hold back, because if I come back, it's like they know they're not going to fully commit, or they're going to do past mistakes, or something's going to go wrong here. So it's like they're weighing out their options behind the scenes. Like, do I go for it? Do I not? Do I stay where I am? Or am I going to be creating more trouble? Am I going to create further disappointment? And so I feel like their main focus at the moment would be to try to, it's like they have this passion towards figuring out what the best solution is and what would bring you two closer together. And I will say there's something about this that makes me feel it's like you two have completely different perspectives of what actually went down here. Maybe you have a hard time kind of understanding this person and vice versa. They have a hard time understanding you, hence the feeling of like needing to clear the air, to explain things. Let's talk, let's clear things out, because maybe you see something differently from how they see it. So yeah, that is that. Let us clarify further for you guys. And you have here the Empress in reverse, Justice reversed, Page of Wands, and the Star. So far we do have more earth, fire, and air. Wow, okay. Could be specifically here for air. We have Aquarius and Libra. I definitely feel like your person will want you to know that they think that if they come back into your life, they would be creating a lack of balance. It could be that maybe you are ready to settle. You want something committed and serious with this person, but that could be something that they know they cannot offer you, or they know that, again, it's like they're going to disappoint you. They're going to let you down. Maybe you have like a lot of good things going on for you, and they feel like if they come back into your life, they're going to be messing everything up. They're going to be creating confusion. They're going to be creating loss and chaos possibly here. So it's like at the end of the day, they know with Justice being in reverse that they are not going to commit to whatever it is that they are going to say to you. So it's like intention wise, they may want, you know, some sort of closeness or bond between you two. They want to maybe keep you as a friend. They want to keep open communication for maybe one day them coming back and feeling able to commit, feeling able to stay and satisfy you and give you what it is that you actually need. But with Justice in the Ace of Pentacles, it's like I strongly believe that they cannot, or they know deep down that they cannot give you something they know that you want. And so I feel like for the most part, it's like your person is watching from afar. For a lot of you, this person could be either close to your age, if anything, could be younger than you. Moreover, I do believe again that your person wants to, it's like they want to say something to you so bad. They want to get some sort of message across. It's either that if you guys are currently communicating, or you see them every now and then, they're trying to drop hints. They're trying to show you or tell you something, maybe not, you know, face forward. They're trying to show you or tell you something. Others of you, it's just that they want to come forward. They want to explain their situation or explain themselves, clear the air. They want to create some closeness between you two, even if that means that you're not together as in a relationship, but it's like I want some sort of safe friendship here. They hate the whole idea of being completely like fall out completely, and there's something about this that makes me feel it's like they're losing hope by the day, and they know that what's happening here is not right. Like they know that, and it's like a part of them, if they could do more, they would, but there's something within them that is opposing. It's like, for example, settling down, or, you know, being or committing to one particular person. If they're opposed to that idea, it's hard for them to come into agreement just to kind of give you that or please you. And so I feel like in a way that bothers them, but on the other side, they don't want to lose you for that. Now that's just an example. It could really be anything. It could be conflicts that happen between you two. It could be regarding apologies. It could be like whatever the case is. It's like this person wants to get closer to you, but they know that there is going to be expectations with that. Like you're not going to keep somebody around if you know at the end of the day, maybe you're going to keep getting hurt, or you're going to keep getting upset. They have some sort of understanding, but again, it's like they can't help themselves from wanting to come forward, create some sort of closeness, and maybe keep some sort of communication without feeling the need to kind of put something down, something in terms of stability, promises, whatever that may be, that they feel like is kind of binding in a way. So, and I think that your person, at the end of the day, there's something regarding freedom, but also wanting not to lose you. I hope what I'm saying is making sense. So let us know more about this. But I will say, like, I can already tell that there is like attraction here. Like the attraction is not dead, but I just don't think that your person, there's something about your person not wanting to commit. There's something here about freedom. There's something about not coming across as ill-intentioned, and I don't know how you're taking it, but they're trying to send you some sort of a message, and that could be in terms of like reflecting what it is that you're giving them. I'm not sure if I'm making sense, but yeah, there you guys have here finances and career. Yeah, I did like Page of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, both in reverse. They could be having financial trouble. And chemistry, there you go. That is the closeness that I'm talking about. That is the bond that I'm talking about originally, feeling like you and them fit together, and you have here romantic feelings. So yeah, already I like there's something here that is still alive, but it's like they cannot express it, or they cannot confidently come up to you and tell you this is exactly how I feel, because it could be that their actions speak otherwise or say otherwise. And so if anything, for those of you who are not in communication, and I feel like even if you're communicating, it's hard for them to kind of say that out loud to you, because again, I feel like their actions are contradicting that, especially if you're being cold and detached and they're giving you the same thing deep down. It doesn't mean that they're happy about it. And so for some of you, if it's regarding commitment, it could be that your person does not feel ready because they don't feel stable, maybe not only financially, but in their life in general. It could be that they feel like they'll be missing on a lot of things, missing out on a lot of things that they want to do, things that they want to pursue. And, you know, settling down or finding the one is not something they want right now, but they also feel something with you. But it's like, it's too bad that I can't, you know, keep that or have that without feeling the need to sacrifice maybe one thing for another. Yeah, that is that. Hopefully everything I'm saying here makes sense. So let us get some messages for you guys and see what your person would want to say to you. Okay, we got another one here. Okay, we are good. Let's see. Okay, so I have kept myself closed off for so long. It's all I know to do. Please give me time to open up to you. So yeah, I like it could be that your person has, you know, problems with commitment, staying in one part, being committed to one particular person for a long period of time. It could be that this person did not have, you know, much experience with serious relationships. They're just used to bouncing around. It's like I'm getting a sense here of like somebody who is either young or spent most of their young adult life kind of bouncing from relationship to relationship, and now that they're at an age where they should probably maybe to according say to society, according to maybe the culture that you come from, it's like this is a time to settle down. Like at least you want commitment, but they don't see themselves that way. They're used to one particular way of going about things, and that's how they keep doing them. And so I feel like you may be getting hurt in the process, and they know that, and so they have this fear of kind of committing to you because they know there is something here that they just simply cannot give. The sweet is never as sweet without the bitter. I feel so much passion for you. I have faith in us still. Do you? I hope that one day I can be what you need, but for now it's like I cannot. I found myself when I found you. Ever since I met you, nothing in my life seems to make sense anymore. My whole world has been turned upside down. I feel so confused. It's like, what do you want at the end of the day? I did sense that at the beginning. It's like your person behind the scenes is now kind of juggling of what truly makes me happy. So it's like they're having to choose between you and something else, whether that be a person, whether that be a job, whether that be like being single for a bit longer, exploring things on their own a bit longer, not wanting to settle down. So there seems to be things that they're trying to, like, they're being indecisive about. Next, you have I'm struggling with money at the moment and need to focus on this first. So there you go. I do believe there's something about, for a lot of you, could have to do with your person and finances, something that they're not happy about. And it could be why this person maybe is not settling down, because they don't feel secure in that area. And so they're kind of holding off, or maybe it makes them insecure. And so they don't want to look like that in front of you, or like whatever the case is, there's something that's going on inside their head that I feel like they're not properly or capable of properly communicating to you. So there you go. And they may have a habit of like keeping things closed off. This mess between us is all my fault. So they could be feeling responsible for whatever is happening between you two. So let us know further about the whole situation between you two. And starting with the initials. Okay, well, that is way too much, but it's okay. So you guys have here a W, you have R, D, A, T, L, I, O, Z, or Z, G, another T, so two T's here, Q, C, B, and P. So there you go. These are your initials. Let us know more about your story. Okay. We have here the teacup, we have cake, two people sharing a bed. We have here Aquarius, timeline. Ooh, what is this? We have an Aries, crown, target. Whoa. Somebody trying a tantrum, trash, rose, wreath, and that crescent. Okay, so I can see here the rose. You can look, and you have like the bed and two people having an intimate moment. That could be something that they're missing with you, but for the most part, I feel like there are still feelings that are still alive here. But it's like your person cannot fully commit to them, but that doesn't mean that they want to lose them too. So the red rose often talks about passion, strong feelings for somebody. You also have here Aquarius, and you have Aries, and also you have this person throwing a phone on the floor. It's like they're throwing a tantrum. It could be that the last time you spoke with this person, there might have been an argument, or there may have been a fight. They may have left you feeling mad or angry. For those of you who have had, conflicts with each other, having to throw the phone on the floor. Others of you, it's like, I think there could be something here that they heard about you, something that truly bothered them, annoyed them. It could be through social media. It could be maybe a friend calling them, telling them, and at the end of the day, it's like they were really bothered by what it is that they heard here. I believe that like this person thinks highly of you. There with the cake here, it makes me think of like you can't have your cake and eat it. So it's like you cannot, maybe you would not want to stick around and not be committed with this person, or without having a relationship with this person. Maybe sticking around hurts you, but it's like from where they're looking at it, they don't see a problem. And so that could be a problem in a way. But I feel like at the end of the day, this person has you on some, high pedestal. They have respect for you. They know what you truly deserve, but it's like maybe they cannot give it to you. And I feel like at the end of the day, they may be feeling pretty like the bin makes me think of like feeling trash about what it is they're doing, feeling like they are trash for what it is that they could have possibly put you through, feeling awful about the whole situation, but also not wanting to do that again with you, not wanting to go through that again with you. So if you guys are communicating, they may be trying to tell you something, but they're not fully committing. So they're trying to keep distance intentionally, but also they don't want to lose you. The crescent here, this is like rebirth, but it's also making dreams a reality. They could be that this person has, plans for you to in the future, but as for now, it's like there's nothing they can do, or they want to further, focus on themselves, maybe focus on their career, whatever problems are going on in their life. But they do, I feel like at the same time, they have their eye on you. They're kind of focused on you. I feel, looking at this, if you were to ever kind of walk away or find somebody else, that would truly hurt them. Because like at the end of the day, there's something here that makes me feel like your person thinks that they're like, based on you, or maybe based on what it is that you're giving them, it's like there could be no hope there, losing hope by the day. But at the same time, it's like they're trying to be hopeful that you will be there, that things will work out, because this is about having faith, seeing light at the end of the tunnel. So whatever it is that they're going through here, it's like, if they could, they would tell you to wait for them. But it's like deep down, they know that they cannot tell you that, either because it would be unfair, or just, plain, you would be looking at them like that would be stupid. Like, why would I do that? So yeah, there definitely, for some of you, I feel like this person may try to ask you out, maybe on a like a coffee date, tea date, whatever it is, or it could be regarding things that they're hearing or knowing about you. So that is that for you, group 2. Let me know how you guys felt about this reading, if it resonated, if you guys enjoyed it. I'd love it to hear your thoughts down below, and I would appreciate if you guys would hit that thumbs up. And if you want to see more readings like this moving forward, you can always subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next reading, hopefully. Bye. Hey group 3, if you guys chose white, welcome to your reading. So let us get right into this. And this is, what would your person want you to know? And you guys have here the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, 10 of Pentacles reversed, 9 of Swords, 5 of Swords, 7 of Wands, the Sun. A lot of reversals so far, the Fool, Queen of Cups. I know it's not me because I shuffled this really well, so yeah. Before we start, we do have here fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Fool to me is an Aquarius. If you believe it's an Aries, it's an Aries. And we have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So yeah, let us get right into this. So this person of yours, group 3, it seems like they went through, and I say here went through, a period, as in the past, of constant hurt, maybe constant grief over what happened between you two. I'm looking at this, and this could highly be a no contact situation, as in maybe you haven't seen each other for quite some time, separated for quite some time. But if not, that is okay. But I think that your person, for a bit of time, really took their time to grieve and feel grief. I see grief as if somebody died. Like they really felt sad and really felt down about whatever happened between you two. The fact that they cannot see you. If there was an argument, I think there was something here that almost, hit deep. That it felt like, okay, maybe I can never get over this or forget this, or what if I am never capable or able to move on? And so I think whatever happened between you two, they really held on to a lot of things for the longest time. Now, there's something about you, if your person would actually tell you this, even though I'm looking at this and there seems to be an element of pride, especially because your person feels like very hurt by this whole situation. It almost feels like they don't want you to know that. But if they would tell you, or they could tell you, they would tell you that by losing you, almost feels like your person lost so much. So it could be that you were the reason, say for example here, that gave them a social life. You were the reason that they were constantly surrounded by family, surrounded by friends, people that cared about them, people that they actually enjoyed being around. And so maybe with you, they kind of lost that. For some of you, could have that it could have been that you already had a family with this person, and literally by losing you, it's like they lost that family element. For others of you, it could be that you had a business together. It could be that you were very stable because you shared finances, and through this separation, it's like they lost a lot. Maybe you had to split everything. Whatever the case may be, it seems like whatever it is that your person lost, it's major, or it must be of significance to feel like with you gone, it's like they feel that emptiness. They feel these things being out of their life, missing. And so I feel like that is also something that really affected them here. I think your person would be also too prideful to tell you that you were the source of happiness and joy and light in their life, that without you, it seems like everything, just like that light was lost, that sense of that, it could be a sense of happiness that they took for granted, a sense of internal peace that they took for granted. And so it could be that now that you're gone, it's something that they're missing, or something that they're craving, it's something that they're looking for. And I feel like that is something that really hurt them for the longest time. But it could have been like really difficult for them to tell that or to say that to you. For some of you, it could be that this person was the one that kind of walked away out of this whole relationship, feeling like they've given up on something that could have possibly still had potential, or it could have had it could have survived what it is that you were going through. It's like that shouldn't have been the end, or couldn't, like, it didn't have to be, but maybe they were maybe too rash, or they did something they shouldn't, and now they're looking back, okay, maybe I gave up too soon. Maybe I shouldn't have, like, I should have given this another chance. Some of you, it could be literally that your person felt like they were missing whatever it is that they lost when you were gone instantly. And so they tried to reach out, and maybe you tried to block them. Maybe they felt like they were rejected on your part. Maybe they felt like you have already, given up. And so it's like, there's nothing I can do now but, stand back. But I feel, looking at this, like, it's your person wants that back. If they could tell you, they would tell you that they want that back. They want everything that they lost with the loss of you back. It's like you and whatever that was, whatever that feeling was, they want that back, because it's something that I feel like they're craving, they're really missing here. And they would tell you that every now and then they kind of check up on you. They see what you're up to, what's happening here. They would tell you that there are feelings that they had that never actually went away. There are feelings that never actually died. There are feelings that are still alive, and they could never, cut them off, no matter how mad or upset they were at you. There are certain feelings that are still alive, but it could be because of maybe how big of a maybe split that you two have had. For some of you, it could have been like major arguments, major fights. Others of you could literally be a divorce, maybe because, like, with all the splitting, by how major it is, the loss that they feel here, or the loss that I'm looking at, it could be as major as a divorce for some of you, where the fight or the constant fighting, or for a really long period of time you've been at each other's throat, that it must feel like you hate each other's guts. But the reality is, it's like, it's not. Others of you, it doesn't have to really be that big, but it's just like an emphasis on how much they kind of miss you, or notice the emptiness without you since you've been gone. They would tell you that there's a lot that has changed. And they could actually feel it, mentally, physically, like in their surroundings. They could feel it. It's not just you. It feels like you were more than, like, you presented more than they could admit to you in their life. Like, you meant a lot. So yeah, I feel like this could have been like a long, or somewhat of a long, what you would consider to be a long relationship or commitment here, that with the loss of that, it's like there's a lot that was lost with it. So yeah, let us move on and see what more we can get about your whole situation. And you have here the Knight of Swords reversed, Five of Cups. Yeah, Five of Cups clarifying the Ten of Pentacles and the Sun both in reverse. There you go. The High Priestess and the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, very interesting. Now I want to start with this because this is, yeah, like Five of Cups, this is like regret, feeling terrible, bad about what it is that they could, if it was them, it's like regret, shame, feeling terrible. But at the end of the day, it's like feeling remorse or feeling really bad over what happened. It's like, I was not able to let it go. For some of you, it could literally be that your person actually let this whole situation go. It's like they dropped these three cups, or by causing what it is that happened here between you two, they lost more than they gained. They thought that they were going to be okay, but it turns out that they weren't. And so I definitely feel like your person is still like they were more so in the past, because like there's something about this that makes me feel like they're trying to create that change. Do they know how to go about that or how to do that? No, I feel like that is something that they're still trying to figure out. How do I get over this? But nonetheless, it's like I want to create change. For some of you, this change could literally be trying to step back into your life if they haven't even tried to do that in the past. For some of you, it's like this person could have tried to reach out, could have tried to, you know, fix things, but like I said, they could have been faced with a rejection. It's like, I've already given up on this, or maybe they felt like you have moved on or want nothing to do with this. Others of you, it's like they're going through this contemplation internally. I don't think that they're talking to anybody about it. They're not trying to show it to you. It could be something that shows up out of nowhere. For some of you, you could be receiving maybe downloads in terms of dreams, signs. You could have a feeling, or you could be remembering this person more often, and that could be because they have been, you know, thinking about you. You have been on their mind. And so I feel like deep down, they're trying to do something about this whole situation. They want to create change in their life, because this whole situation here with the feeling upset, feeling like there's a lot that has gone missing with the loss of you, you know, that cannot keep going, or that cannot keep being this way. Wow, look at this. You have here the Knight of Swords in reverse. This is like somebody who feels like they've created a lot of damage or a lot of drama to the point where they feel like it's beyond repair. And it's like understandable why you would give up on them, or why you would give up on each other, because they feel like there was something here that was lost. There's something here that, you know, no longer worked, and there isn't, they, to them, it's like maybe they don't think that you still have feelings for them or share any sort of feeling towards them, because the Three of Pentacles often talks about somebody who's on this soul journey. It could be that your person feels responsible for everything that happened here, as in they are the culprit, they are the sole reason for whatever happened here. Others of you, it's just that these feelings that could be still alive, these feelings that they could never really get rid of, they feel like it's one-sided. You probably don't share the same feelings, or you're not, you know, even if they wanted to fix a whole situation between you two, they may believe or think that you're not gonna, you know, take them up on that. You're not going to take that offer, because almost feels like there was something here that was broken, and whatever that is, it's like they're losing hope, or if they lost hope that they could, you know, bring it back. But deep down, I feel like it's hurtful. But again, there is something here about, you know, like the Three of Pentacles reverse, the Knight of Swords can sometimes talk about somebody who has maybe a bit of an ego or pride, or whatever the case may be, to, or maybe lacking the confidence in this case to you know, forward tell you straightforward that, listen, I want to work on things, I want to fix things. It could be that the past in a way is haunting them, or still creating this fear within them, or because of what happened between you two in the past, they don't know what to expect in terms of reaction from you. And so I feel like secretly this person would tell you the main theme here is that with the loss of you, there seems to be a lot more that was gone with you, or a lot more that they have lost. And so And another thing here is like they were like that when I said earlier that your person could have been, too like they rushed into, if it was your person to kind of leave things, or maybe you were having your ups and downs, and maybe they feel like maybe you were too in a rush to kind of split or go your separate ways, or whatever happened here happened too quick. It's like in a blink of an eye, but it's like they're looking back at it now, or there could have been potential. Maybe we could have worked on this, but it's like I'm not sure. This person being you here shares the same feelings that they do, but clearly this person is upset about what have happened here, and for the longest time they had a hard time kind of coping with it. But I feel like they would tell you that they're doing a bit better this time around, but it doesn't mean that these thoughts kind of do not come back every now and then to haunt them. Another thing here is like they feel like this whole situation between you two deserved better than what it got, like you two mutually. It's as if things shouldn't have ended this way, but then again, here you are. And I think that this person still like, I don't know why I'm looking at this, and I feel like you would have a hard time. It could be because of like how much that I feel like you've gone through together, that you would not believe that this person would, still have respect for you, would still look highly like at you. But I do believe that that is the case here. It's just that they could be fearful that you don't feel the same way, you don't share the same feelings. It's like how they feel towards you in the situation, they feel like you feel the complete opposite. So if they were to talk to you about it, it's like I don't want to hear it. You would not want to hear it. And so yeah, that could be adding, further hurt to your person. But yeah, there is that. Let us know more about this. It seems intense, whatever happened here. Whoa, okay. At the bottom, we have children. Yeah, again, for some of you, there could have been, children involved, but this could also be talking about some sort of past between you two, as in you've known each other for quite some time. It could be for some of you literally since you've been kids, or it's like you've created some, long history or past together. Next, you have stay optimistic about your love life, pay attention to red flags. Yeah, and you have a worth waiting for. So the signs are cautioning you. You have divine timing is at work in your love life, and positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Yeah, there's something about this that makes me feel like your person is fearful of never probably either to get back with you, or fearful that they will ever, find something like this before, especially for those of you who have had, a family together, you have children together, you have been married or together for a long period of time, regardless of whether you're married or not. But feeling like these feelings, this life that they've experienced with you, it's like, what if I don't find that again? So I think that this person would be feeling major regrets here. This person would be looking at the past a lot, and that's what's eating at them. It's like they ruined something here that had major potential and was really beautiful. And for some of you, I think this goes back to the whole like idea of your person trying to jump back into your life, trying to reach out because they're missing that, they're missing you. And I don't think it only has to do with the life. Like I said, I do believe that there are still feelings that are alive and passionate for you. And so they want you to be part of that life, not only the life that they're missing here. And so at the end of the day, I feel like your person is just trying to, again, uplift themselves, get up and try to do something about this whole situation. So if it's not about, facing you, even though it's like pay attention to red flags, makes me think of somebody who already knows what they're going to be receiving from you. It's like I said, in their mind, you want nothing to do with this. You probably moved on. You probably see red flags, or they feel like there would be a lot of red flags there, as in stop, do not pursue this because it's like you're not going to be successful type of thing. So there seems to be a lot of fear on your person's side, but it could be that this person is trying to give you some time, trying to wait until things kind of cool off, because if they're going to try and jump back in, they want to make sure that the whole situation kind of settled down. Maybe no hard feelings, or with time, maybe certain things will heal, and that's when they can possibly try to jump in and try to fix things. And so at the end of the day, it's like I'm looking at somebody who's trying to be optimistic that this is not all gone for good with or without you. I don't know why I'm looking at pay attention to red flags, and it's like this ghost figure is trying to show this lady's like the flags, the images, making me feel like for some of you, like I said earlier, you could be receiving downloads through signs, dreams, and it could be, you know, spirit's way of trying to communicate to you, like, listen, there's something here going on behind the scenes when it comes to this person. Maybe they're trying to show you that this person is thinking about you, or it could be trying to show you that this person is trying to come back into your life, or, you know, in general, that they miss you, they have been thinking about you. And so yeah, I feel like, again, the whole like getting signs could be, I think, happening here. For some of you, it doesn't have to be that. You may not be, you know, dreamers, you dream, or you're not that awake to signs. It could be in terms of feelings. If you suddenly feel upset, if you suddenly remember whatever happened between you two, or this person just out of nowhere keeps popping up in your mind. So I feel like that could be them. Let us get messages, and then we're going to get to know more about your person and what they want to say in a second. So first, what is it that your person wants to say to you? Okay. Whoa, that is... Okay, we're going to put these aside. One more, please. One more. Well, okay, that is too much. We're going to take this one. Okay, these two were flipped, so I'm going to take these two, and let's do this. So you got more than intended, but that is okay. Let's get into this. Okay. Let's see. So I miss you so much. I wish I could tell you this. Yeah, I believe that. I do believe that this person misses you and everything that was lost with you. The grass wasn't greener on the other side. You're my favorite obsession. So talking about somebody who has been thinking about you a lot lately. I'm worried that you moved on and that you may not want me anymore. There you go. That is what I kept repeating for you guys in a second or a couple of minutes ago, this whole reading, that this person feels like you want nothing to do with them. Let me know, is it true or not? I'd love to know, group 2, in the comments section. We both weren't prepared for any of this. We both need more time and healing before it is safe for us to be together. So there you go. Given this whole situation between you two, a bit of time. You're all I ever wanted and more. You are all I ever wanted, and I just threw it all away like that because I got scared. There you go. So double confirmation here. I know in my heart that we belong together. It makes me think of the 2 children here, feeling like you two were meant to be together. Sometimes it could be talking about soulmates here. So if I never knew the meaning of true love until you came into my life. And during our time apart, I'm growing and learning every single day. So there you go. Let us get some initials for you guys and learn a bit more about this whole situation. Oh, and like beneath that, you got reconciliation here. I feel like that's mostly what your person would be thinking about and not necessarily what would happen here. Okay. So you have here T, you have A, M, K, J, O, N, P, X, C, and S. So there you go. That is for initials. And let us see what more we can know about this. Whoa, that is okay. Okay. Let us see. Okay, so you have here the crescent. You have the fox, snowflake, peace sign, gazelle, lightning bolt, musical box. You have here Pisces and you have foundation. Okay, so for a lot of you, I feel like your person looks at you and they already feel like you have built so much together. Like you have a very, especially for those of you that I feel like you may have a family with this person or you have kids. The Ten of Pentacles often talks about like two people that got together, they built an empire, they built a family, they built like something that is strong, fruits, and that could be talking about just that, feeling like you have something that is really strong, or you have like your bond could be as simple as that, or the life you've built together for how no, regardless of how long you've been together, was of significance. And it's like it would be terrible, similar to what we got here underneath in the messages, to let that go, to just throw that all away. And so I feel like this is something that your person wants back in their life. Now, with the snowflakes, it could be that they're feeling that this could be an opportunity of once in a lifetime type of thing. Like they may not be able to find something like it again, because like no snowflake looks like the other. So it's like I can never create that ever again. Like they'd be lucky if they would get close to that ever again. And others of you could be talking about how cold or distant they feel like you are being towards them. And at the end of the day, I feel like this hit them like lightning bolt. It could be in terms of these feelings. Like it could be that you separated, they felt like everything was going to be okay, maybe they felt like the grass was going to be greener on the other side, only to find out that they have actually lost a lot in terms of feelings, in terms of life, whatever happened between you two. And it's like it came out of nowhere, hit them out of nowhere. And at the end of the day, I feel like this person is trying to create peace between you two. Getting back together could be like this dream made reality. It could be something that they're wishing on every night. It's something that they're thinking about every night. I think that this person would love to one day hear from you. And when it comes to this whole situation, they're trying to be very smart about it. They're trying to be like, they're actually trying to think things through in terms of like giving it time. If they want to approach it, how am I going to approach it? How am I going to get it back? What's the best option here? If you want nothing to do with them, how do I walk away? How do I create or move on or let go of these terrible feelings that I feel inside? And like I said with the gazelles, like at the end of the day, this represents the beauty in this whole situation. It could be the beauty in you, the beauty that they feel like, okay, I can no longer have the ability to come back and tell you how they exactly feel, how they view you, what they think about you, what they think about this whole situation. And so yeah, at the end of the day, I feel like this would be like a dream come reality, or a dream come true to them. They're trying to create peace. I feel like this person, there's something about this again that makes me feel like they would love to hear from you. So yeah, that would be all for you guys. I want to make sure that I did not miss any signs. We have more air, we have water, and yeah, more air and water. So there you go. That would be all for you, group 3. Let me know how you guys felt about this reading. If you enjoyed it, if it resonated, I would deeply appreciate if you guys would hit that thumbs up. I'd love to hear your thoughts down below. And if you guys want to see more readings like this moving forward, you can always subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next reading, hopefully. Bye. Hey group 4, if you guys chose orange, welcome to your reading. So let us get right into this. What would your person want you to know? So you guys have here the King of Swords. We already have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but if we're going to be specific, we have a Gemini, Eight of Pentacles. I believe that's a Virgo. Knight of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. If we're going to be specific, Scorpio. The Hermit, another Virgo. The Devil, we have Capricorn. The Moon, Pisces. Two of Cups, I believe that's a Cancer. And Judgment. Okay. Okay. What would your person want you to know? Well, the first thing that stands out to me, which is very interesting here, you have Judgment and Hermit. Judgment is all about self-reflection, reflecting or clarifying the Hermit here, which is also about reflection or self-respect reflection here. This like just tells you how much this person has been reflecting on the whole situation between you two, thinking about it. And I feel like there's something about this that is somewhat upsetting this person. For a lot of you, I'm getting the sense here that you could have felt like this person, you know, is being distant or maybe pushing you away or constantly blocking you out. Maybe you feel like this person is not being as open or expressive. You feel like there's a lot that they may be feeling, but they're not showing you. But it almost feels like there was something here that was exposed. Others of you, I just simply feel like you feel hurt by this person. It could be because like there's something that they said and they did not come through with, or just because simply you feel like this person is blocking you off or, you know, pushing you away. And there could be a lot of like not understanding why this person is being the way they are or acting the way that they do. And so, yeah, I feel like there's a lot that is bothering you here, but at the same time, I think that it bothers your person as well. See, I think they're talking to themselves a lot. There's a lot that they're questioning regarding themselves. So if they said something to you, if they did something, or if you feel like they're constantly kind of blocking you out, not opening up, not communicating with you, I think they may be questioning just that. There's something here about your person that makes me feel like they don't completely or fully understand why it is that they do the things that they did with you. There's something about this that makes me feel like this person felt for a lot of you strongly for you. Like these are very passionate, strong feelings, or they felt very connected to you or very drawn to you. But it could be that this person is like they're not very good with, say, love or relationships. And it could possibly be that the connection that was between you two was a bit strong, or like they were exposed to certain feelings that they have never felt before. So they kind of detach or held back, because like the King of Swords can be somebody who is a bit cold and detached. You have the Knight of Cups, which is in reverse. It's like when it comes to certain feelings, they're blocking that out. When it comes to something that they felt was connecting them to you, they kind of cut it off. And then you have here the Hermit and Judgment. Somebody just, you know, went back, you know, to themselves, within themselves, held a lot of things back, tried to keep a lot of secrets. And I feel like at first they were somewhat, you know, successful, but because like I'm looking at the moon here being in reverse, there was something here that came to light. And whatever came to light here, I think bothered you and your person. When it comes to your person, I feel like it still stands, because like it could be that they were exposed to certain feelings or things, you know, you found out things about them. It could be that you felt that this person was into you, or you felt like this connection that this person felt, but you immediately felt like this person just, you know, cut it off. You felt like maybe you were trying to put in the work, the effort. You were trying to get closer. You were trying to, you know, open some sort of communication, get to know this person, like open up to me, talk to me, let's get to know each other. But you felt like this person was, you know, not doing any of that, or not applying as much effort. You could have felt that this is very one-sided. And I'm looking at this and I feel like I'm looking at somebody who is highly guarded, somebody who you can almost say here is fearful of opening up, because like to the King of Swords, that could be something that is almost, you know, traumatizing. To sit somebody down and tell them to talk about their feelings, that would freak the King of Swords out, because that's not what he does. the Hermit, this is not what he does. That this is somebody who's like very much to themselves. With the Eight of Pentacles and Knight of Cups, this is somebody who has fear of doing that. And so whenever they feel like their feelings are starting to be, they're starting to open up or be exposed in any sort of way, they kind of immediately retract, hold back, keep things to themselves. And in this case, it could be that this person, immediately, pushed you away, created distance. For some of you, you could have felt like you were ghosted by this person. And I think the reality here is that there's something here that your person is fearful of facing, fearful of, talking about. But I will say, I'm looking at this and I highly believe that your person, like if they were to talk to you and, actually be like open up, and you were to ask them why they were acting the way that they did or doing the things that they are doing currently, whatever is happening here between you two, I think they would just straight up tell you that they don't know why they're doing the things that they're doing. They don't know why possibly here they have pushed you away. For some of you, you may have, gotten closer to each other, gotten, started to know each other, but then out of nowhere, you felt like this person just, held back. And if you were to ask them again, I feel like this person would tell you, like, I don't know. And the reality is, it's because I think or believe that this person doesn't, like, that's actually what it is. I think that this person does not understand why they do the things that they do, hence the whole like questioning, reflecting, thinking back, why did I do that? If they cut you off, why did I do that? If they self-sabotaged, why did I do that? If they hurt you, like why? And could be that they're, still questioning that, still trying to figure that out. And for the most part, I feel like it has to do greatly with how you two first connected. For some of you, I'm gonna put it out there, you could have come off or come on to this person maybe a bit too strong. And especially if the connection was like, it was as strong as it appears here, that could have like, freaked them out even, further or much more, because like you coming on too strong with this very strong feelings, this things that they were exposed to here, I don't think that your person was possibly ready for that or experienced that previously. And so it came out the way that it did, with rejection, holding back, not being expressive, creating distance between you two, and possibly for some of you ghosting you and blocking you out completely out of their life, and you just feeling like this person is being cold and distant and having a hard time like kind of understanding what's going through their mind. And I would say it's because your person is trying to figure that out themselves, that they themselves don't understand what's going on here. So let us know further about this whole situation between you two. And you have here the Nine of Wands. Yeah, there you go. The Ace of Pentacles, the Three of Cups in reverse, and the Emperor. Okay, so we have an Aries too. Okay, so the Three of Cups often talks about, especially in reverse, talks about, passionate, great love. This is like two people that had great romance. And it doesn't have to be the case in this, like in this group. It doesn't have to be that you experience certain things with this person. It could have possibly been for some of you like the beginning stages, starting to get closer to each other, starting to get to know each other. And you felt like there was something here that was really beautiful. There was something here that was really great. And I feel like vice versa, your person could have felt that too. They felt the connection, they felt the romance, they felt the sparks. But it's like with the Three of Cups, this is like something that was short-lived. And in often cases, it's because like two people that got to know each other, and the more they got to know each other, they started to realize like, maybe this is not for me, and they move apart. But in this particular case, I don't think that's the case. I believe that's because, again, what it is that your person felt, they did not understand, they did not feel previously, that could have freaked them out. And so they kind of instantly kind of pulled back, retracted their words, retracted their feelings, and could have, again, for some of you, ghosted you or overall just created distance here. Now with the Ace of Pentacles clarifying the Moon and the Eight of Pentacles, this is somebody who, understood that there was like major potential for whatever it is or was between you two. They could see that this could be something stable, this could be something that could go somewhere. But like I said, it could possibly be that your person may have had, failed relationships in the past. They may have, fell head for heels for somebody, fell in love only for that person to kind of break them down or break their heart. And so maybe going through that again could have, freaked them out. If not, I feel like you could have been that first case and the feelings just simply freaked them out. Hence, this person kind of blocking you out, or is kind of afraid or on edge to let you in, or to let you to get closer to you, or for you to kind of get to know them further. This is somebody with the Ace of Pentacles here. This is like a door that has been open with the moon. Things came to light. Feelings were exposed, things that they possibly did not expect coming. And so it freaked them out and they cut it off right away. They stopped working on it. And it's because I believe that your person did not even know what they were working on in the first place. And so they could have, again, experienced fear and let it go. But the good thing here is with the Emperor, I see that this person is taking initiative. And it's like this person, like this is one of those where I'd hate to say this, but they would tell you like, it's not you, it's me. For some of you, they could have already said that. But in this case, I would believe that, because this is somebody who believes that they are the sole reason for whatever happened here. It's like they're taking full blame. They know that it's possibly not normal. They know that whatever happened here was not okay. And that's for the most part why they're reflecting. That's why they're looking back. That's why they keep, thinking about this. And I think that there could be a sense of either shame or guilt. Because like for a lot of you, I think I'm looking at somebody here who could be very highly ambitious, somebody who could have leader qualities to them, somebody who you may look at them in their normal day-to-day life and you feel like this is someone who is just like the Emperor in Aries, an action taker, takes action, takes initiative on whatever the case may be, leads a team, good at their job, they can be in a high position at their job or workplace, wherever they work at, or you feel like they have ambitions like strong enough to be in a position of a leader, take action, be the one who's in control of everything. And it could be that in this particular case, they did not feel like that. They did not feel like they were in their element. They felt like they were not actually in control, and they did been like, because of the major misunderstanding that was happening here, along with the feelings, it kind of freaked them out, because that could not be, it may not be in their nature or what they were used to. And so being who they are, if they in any way reflect the Emperor here, or for some of you, they could actually be in Aries, that would be very foreign to them, and so they would not want to entertain it or interact with it longer. And so you'll find that this person goes back to themselves. But with the Emperor, I mean, it's very natural to kind of go deep within and try to figure the whole situation out. But I think that deep down, your person has an understanding of what this was. Obviously, they experienced the feelings, they've went through this, and it could be I don't want to jump into conclusions here, but there could be the possibility, based on the way that your person is coming off, of them kind of trying to reinitiate this or try to understand this. But I feel like that wouldn't happen until they kind of learn how to put their guard down and they fully understand this situation for what it actually is, which is like a very strong connection and bond with somebody. Because if we're looking at somebody who is seeking commitment and something that has potential, and you can say here potential for growth and to be something really beautiful, they would understand that this is it. And this is not something they could easily find somewhere else. So let us know further about your whole situation. Okay, so you have here retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. I feel like this is something that they're already doing, retreating, but let's see what else we got. Okay, so you have here, you deserve love and you have true love. Yeah, there you go, you guys. We cannot be making this up. And at the bottom of the deck, you have romantic feelings. I mean, can this get any more obvious? This could be a case of somebody who does not, like, it's whatever they experienced here. they could have felt that it was greater than them. They could have been very much in disbelief. They could have possibly did not believe it to the point where they felt like this could not be for me. This person could not be for me. This love maybe is not real. Or if they actually believe that this was true love between you two, what it actually was, they could have possibly questioned their worthiness of it, or if they can handle it, or if they can, actually do this. Your person could have possibly awoken to something that they haven't experienced before. And instead of kind of retreating with you, I feel like they kind of retreated within themselves. They, went their separate ways. I think what's happening here is that they would want you to know that they're trying to figure this whole situation out. And if anything, I would believe that this person would tell you that they need time. And in this case, like, I definitely believe that this person needs time, because whatever is happening here, I think they haven't, fully figured it out. I think that they're still questioning it. I think they're questioning themselves. They're questioning their actions, why it is that they're acting a certain way. For some of you, it could be like, why did I run away, or why did I do this to that person? It could be that I think that this person does not believe that you deserve what it is that you got here. And that could be something they're being a bit hard on themselves for. But yeah, looking at this, I just feel like I'm looking at somebody who freaked out. You have romantic feelings, true love, them feeling like would you deserve love, like them maybe not believing they deserve love, constantly having their guard up, and maybe they're not the romantic type, or they have a hard time kind of being open and vulnerable and romantic like that. So yeah, there you go. Let us get some messages for you guys and see what this person would want to say to you. Okay. Let us see what you guys got. So, you have here, you bring out the best in me. I feel frustrated with myself because I'm afraid that you are going to be the one that got away. I wish I had the courage to come back for you, but I just don't feel ready. I need more time. When I tell you that this person is being hard on themselves, yeah, I could definitely sense that. Hence, like, the whole, like, questioning. And it all has to do with themselves, their feelings, why they did what it is that they did. And I feel like nothing about this so far talks about you other than the feelings that they experienced with you. I hope I haven't lost you for good. There are so many unspoken words left between us. I want to have a heart-to-heart conversation with you so I can finally tell you the truth. The grass wasn't greener on the other side. I feel so lost without you. I'm heartbroken over you. So it could be that this person, because like while trying to figure this whole situation out, it could be that they are starting to find out that the actual reality of the whole situation, where it could be about love, or true love in this case, that they feel hard on themselves because they kind of pushed it away, possibly because they did not feel like they deserved it, or it was like too good to be true. And so that could be something that is currently kind of breaking their heart. So yeah. You are always and forever in my heart. My love for you scares me. I would 100% believe that. I'm feeling so jealous of all the people who get to be close to you right now. So let us get some initials for you guys and know a bit more about this whole situation before we leave you. So oh, okay. So you guys have here the letter Q. You have J, E, U, K, I, L, two S's or double S, P, Z or Z, N, and two Z's or Z. Let's see what else we can know about this. Okay. Okay, so let's see. You have a head figure, you have a sword, sacrifice, musical box, wreath, money. You have an eagle. What is this? Mountains. Crow. The axe. And the four-leaf clover. Yeah, it definitely feels like whatever this was to your person, it seems something that was either new or very rare. But for the most part, I feel like this is something they haven't experienced before. Your person could have felt like they were lucky to have experienced these feelings or found these feelings, or could have, felt lucky to have known you. But I'm looking at the sword here, and it's like another sign that this could be somebody who feels like they one, like hurt themselves, and two, cut you out, because you also have here the axe. So it definitely feels like, I don't think like this, there's a very low chance here that you could have walked away from this person. If anything, it's because this person was giving you nothing. So you just, cut it all out. You walked away. And again, I don't think your person knew why they were doing that. Hence the whole, like, the figure here, the like head figure with a maze or a spiral inside, talking about somebody who is very much lost to this whole situation, dazed, not knowing what to do with it, not fully understanding it. And I believe there's something about this whole situation between you two that could have moved something within them, done something to their heart, to their feelings. And like I said, I don't think that this is somebody who does well with feelings, does well with emotions, and that could have been, I feel like I've said it a million times now, freak them out. But I feel like the thought of you does things to them. And with the eagle here, this is somebody who I feel lately has been very fixated on you, very fixated on this whole situation. I think it has, been occupying a lot of their thoughts, going back, reminiscing, questioning, asking. But it almost feels like this person, because like crows often and like when it comes to symbolism, talks about death. And so with this sacrifice here and like the axe and the sword, it feels like they feel like they have killed it, or whatever this was, they just ended it. There's no almost reviving it here, or death. They brought death upon it. But sometimes the axe does talk about success. And then you have here the money. It could be somebody that is doing really well for themselves, like this person is very good with finances, or they're doing well financially, or that could be the way that they see you. If they have an idea of what's going on with you or how you're doing in your life, they could be feeling or thinking that you're doing well in that area. But I think here with the wreath, this does not, it definitely does not feel over. You have here the mountains, makes me think also of the hermit, because the hermit has been to the top of the mountain, learned a lot, hence the whole wisdom that he's got. There is that, like, further, like somebody who feels like they're taking time to really reflect. But other than that, I feel like this could be talking about the distance between you two. So yeah, I'm looking at somebody who's kind of lost, dazed, confused, doesn't know what they've come across here. They feel like they've ended it, they've killed it, they ruined it. But I feel like at the same time, they're kind of hopeful. But they do be needing time to kind of figure it out, or to actually come to terms with what it is that they did here. But for the most part, it seems like they're feeling awful about this whole situation. They're feeling bad about it. And so there's like a beak, because like wreath is all about, also similar to the axe here, success. It's all about light and faith. So they could be faithful or hopeful that there is more to this story, because like I said, I feel like you've moved something within them. And sometimes fire represents a rebirth. It also represents fear, judgment, pain, anger. So I feel like this is something that they're currently going through. They're feeling terrible, and they may be, in a way or somewhat, because of how much they're thinking about this, possibly punishing themselves, or they felt because they were not worthy of whatever this was, they ended up punishing themselves by cutting it completely off. And so yeah, that, I hate this. I hate everything about this. I hope, like, I don't know if you guys were meant to be with each other, that one day you're gonna find each other, if this is actually, or this person wakes up, especially if you want to be with this person. I hope they come to their senses or figure out what this is, but I feel like they will need some time, and I don't think that they're doing well. I don't think that they feel okay with whatever it is that they did, but hopefully, everything turns out good or great for you, group, for whatever it is that you want to happen here. Like, I'm here for you, I'm with you. So with that being said, that would be all for you guys. Let me know how you felt about this reading, if it resonated, if you enjoyed it. I would appreciate if you guys would hit that thumbs up. I'd love to hear your thoughts down below. And if you want to see more readings like this moving forward, you can always subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next reading, hopefully. Bye.